to meet you, S-Cavalier. Why does S-Cavalier look mad?
Hello, I'm the Jordan, your coach of the Virginia Vikavolt, and did you know that I am in 2 VGC draft leagues at the moment? They both started around the same time. I decided I can't do weekly videos for both leagues and have real-life obligations at the same time, but I'm going to still do some casual team building battles for VBL-S. It's still my favorite community, and the reason I'm still in draft leagues today. So hopefully you enjoy this sprinkled throughout your weekly SPS Talonflame coverage. But I've got this team that I'm really excited about, but I'm against in week 2. This sand core of Excadrill T-Tar is very scary. You do have to address that in team building. They're both protected by a good redirector in Togekiss. They've got top end speed control with Latios, Trick Room with Musharna. Got a pretty powerful water attacks from Blastoise. It can be G-Max Blastoise, and a ton of just other things that I have to worry about. Fake Out, Intimidate. But we have a strategy. It might not be the most consistent strategy, but I think with good reads, I'll be able to make it work. Heatran is just a secondary player this time around. There's too many things that Ferret can throw at Heatran that Heatran might not be able to survive, despite it being plenty, defensively potent. Excadrill ground move, it's gonna die. That's just how it is. So instead, I'm putting a Focus Sash on it and just making sure I live for all these moves that are gonna bump my opponent's stats, because I can take advantage of that and burn them with Burning Jealousy, which is exactly what I want to do to T-Tar and Excadrill. So Dark Pulse for both those speed controllers, Latios and Musharna, and then Flash Cannon's good against the rest of the squad. This is good coverage. Heatran's just there to exert a little bit of pressure as I get other things going on. I'm not competing on traditional speed control. I'm not trying to go fast. The only ways I'm trying to go first is with a tricked lagging tail. If Cottonee swaps items with my opponent, then that opponent goes last in his priority bracket. Regardless of how naturally slow I am, I'll go before that Mon. So against a Rotom Mow, which is definitely the concern for water types, is that Rotom Mow. I can protect Kingler and trick the lagging tail on, and then I know that I'm going first, and then a max bug move from Kingler can OHKO the Rotom Mow. It depends a little bit on bulk, but Kingler is very strong here. Water types are very strong against sand cores, and knowing that I can't have my attack dropped because of my ability Hypercutter means Torracat's really not a threat either. So if Kingler can remove the Rotom, then it's actually in pretty good shape, with water moves, with bug moves, and then Rock Slide for Togekiss and everything else. So hopefully Kingler's our win con. You notice it's not even on my squad anymore. Next week I'm rocking Wartortle and Latias instead. But Kingler, hopefully the crabs will show what they can do in this 1 week. Cottonee's here again to pressure speed control in the fast end. I don't actually have Cotton Spore this time around because I'm not trying to go fast. But I do have Charm to really cut down the attack of T-Tar and Excadrill and the other physical attackers. I've got Fake Tears to bump my offensive output if it's Heatran or Gastrodon or Aromatisse. And then I've got Switcheroo to gain a little bit of pseudo speed control. Protect is there in case of his triple Fake Out. I can't get destroyed by Fake Out. But Cottonee's there to schmix them things up. Gastrodon's really solid here. I'm hoping it dissuades Ferret from bringing his Blastoise. I don't actually have the Storm Drain ability this time, which redirects water moves, but in the default weather of Sand, I'll have powered up Earth powers. And with a Life Orb, and with Sand Force, and with Fake Tears, Gastrodon can actually take a lot of OHKOs. That's 1 hit KO with either water or ground or ice moves. Pretty powerful this time around, and max special attack investment. So it's a secondary Dynamax option. Kingler or Escavalier are my main offensive threats, but Gastrodon, particularly with Fake Tears support, which I have on 2 different Mons, can double his output and actually do a lot. So Aromatisse is here as my Trick Room setter. My other way of going first is to just reverse the speeds. Helping Hand is pretty good for helping my attackers get that OHKO. I'm just going to have to assess. I'm not doing quite as many calcs this time around, and I'm just going to assess if I do 40%, then I can Helping Hand it and do 60% and finish them off. Dazzling Gleam is really good coverage. Fairy coverage is very good into this team overall. And then the Fake Tear support, as I said. Nothing really KOs Aromatisse. The only thing that has a shot is the Excadrill Steel move, but I have the Steel Resist Berry right here, so I can't get taunted. Aromatisse, just super solid. The first Mon, apart from my mascot, that I've ever drafted twice. I really try to bring 10 new mon or 11 new mons to the squad for every draft league, and this is my 7th draft league at this point. But Aromatisse, I see some untapped potential in Aromatisse, so I'm bringing them back. Our Bug Knight Escavalier, super excited to finally have him on my draft league squad, is my other win con. Just very strong, cannot get critical hit with shell armor, cannot get intimidated the first time with white herb, negates that. Very strong, the only weakness is fire, so Torracat's probably coming, but I have 2 water mons to address the Torracat and Heatran too. So hopefully we remove the only threats to Escavalier or identify what those are. You know, T-Tar and some other mons can have some surprise fire moves. Togekiss has a heat wave. But if I can remove those threats to Escavalier, Escavalier is just winning. Like, we're just going killing. Stab, stab, stab. So hopefully that happens. Stay tuned, the match is coming now. Okay, we're in it. We see Blastoise as the only source of fake out. We do see a Blastoise, which is a little challenging, but we can maybe beat it with some Max Quakes or something. I'm gonna try the Kingler strat. I think it's good against Sand. Do I bring Aromatisse Escavalier in the back? Do I want Gastrodon? Yeah, so Blastoise can't beat Escavalier better than I can beat him, so we'll just try that. Togekiss, Latios. So Latios can exert a fair amount of offensive pressure here, but it's a special attacker. So I do not want to get my trick redirected onto Togekiss. I can Rock Slide. This is like a little bit dangerous though. I don't know if I have the KO on Togekiss. I don't think I do. Okay, I actually potentially OHKO the Togekiss here with Rockfall. I might just want to protect. I don't know if that's the target, but I just don't see why you would protect the Togekiss here. Latios is the bigger threat. It's where I should be going. Fortunately, I dreamed to max turn 1. Yeah, and he maxes turn 1 too. No! He's got a grass move. Alright, so you're dead. Bye-bye. So this is when I max guard and I trick my Lagging Tail, so I get 1 good shot at him. Now, because I protected, this is when he might target here. But he's got to think he's in the clear here. He's going first, right? This is when Rotom-Mow comes in from the back. Maybe Blastoise. This was the right move, bringing a grass move into Gastrodon. Guard. Oh, if I just get immediately OHKO'd here, we switcheroo and we max guard. I still get KO'd by the Excadrill, but I get to go first with Escavalier. If I bring that in next, I can then charm the Excadrill. So we have options, it just depends on how he plays it. He can Earthquake. Now I understand. So we've got 2 floaters who are immune to ground moves, and this guy's gonna be like an Earthquake here. I wonder if I can tank the Earthquake. I mean, I've got good physical defense. Oh no, a Sulfus is really not the item that I want on a Cottony. That's a shame. Okay, well, Sun is interesting here. Does Latios have a fire move? Oh, it has Mystical Fire. I think I need to be betting it all here that Kingler can survive this Earthquake. hopefully he just goes for the steal move. Just goes for the steal move. So Latios is going last, so I should get my one chance at it. If I can just get one good cut and a special attack drop on Latios, then I'm in an okay spot. Yeah, the max flare is super concerning. Come on. There we go. That is great damage. It's almost everything. But we get Trick Room here. So I think our move is actually to max ground the Excadrill. Oh, I don't have a max anymore. I wasted it on a Kingler. But can he really call this and bring in his Rotom-Mow right now? I mean, just why would he do that? That is the question. I'm going to get a little bit of chip with Dazzling Gleam. I think Dazzling Gleam is enough to take the KO on Latios. Take my shot. I have to trust that Aromatisse can get the job done here. Come on, Aromatisse. Okay. I'm sorry for ever doubting you, Aromatisse. Oh, we got Grassy Terrain. So is it Rotom-Mow in the back? I would expect it to be. Yeah. So Mega Horn, please get the job done. I don't know if I can risk. So he shouldn't actually have that much damage on me. Maybe just the chip. Okay, we got it. Game 1! GG. So I've scared them with a Scavalier and a little bit with Kingler. So is this when I do Heatran Aromatisse, pressure them with something completely unknown, and set Trick Room for Gastrodon? Heatran Aromatisse, Gastrodon. So he's got the Latios, that's got the fire move and the grass move, and that's how you destroy two of my guys. I don't know if Kingler can handle this, though, without the lagging tail setup. I'm going to trust in Gastrodon and Escav for game 2. If they die to Blastoise, then fine, but I don't think it's offensive Blastoise, because why would you fire off your Dynamax water move when Gastrodon exists? Come on, get that sand opening right now. Make them Dynamax, Max Steel Spike, and then I get to Burning Jealousy them. There's a range of possible plays in VGC, especially when there's 2-on-2. There's just so many, you can't account for all of them, but you can account for a number of situations, and you can try to get into your opponent's head and say, I think they would think this is a good option, or this is a good option, and I cover for these 3 situations. That's all you can really do. At some point, you gotta click buttons. Brat's thinking. Come on, sand, 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 sand. Okay. So a nasty plot can catch him on a burn. I mean, it's my best move because fire moves. So. I'm just gonna assume that, like, Latios can't blow me up right here. I don't think it can. Like, Rotom-Mow can get a nasty plot. It gets burned for it. I feel like he's not in a great position in this lead. That maybe he does a switch out. But Latios is just attacking. It has an Assault Vest, so that's all it does. Man, if we get Trick Room up, the game is very much changed in our favor, I think. Yeah, but Heatran is here to scare them into attacking Heatran so that I can get Trick Room up. It's morning for me. Fred's European, so evening for him. Or, I think he's like 6 hours ahead of me. What do I do with all this time? I'm gonna need to edit it out. Jesus. This is why we put on timer. Jeez. want to make sure Aromatisse lives. It's all physical bulk this time? Yeah, okay. It's a Scarf and a Max Geyser. Very bold here. I don't love that move, but so it was a choice Scarf. I wonder how fast it is. I wonder if I need to let Heatran die here. If I get the privilege of attacking, but I do have to switch out Aromatisse and then just spam something with my stuck choice Scarf later. I have to assume that he does not use the fire move and that Escavalier can switch into most things here. Scarf Rotom. Always have to watch out for Scarf Rotom. It's good damage. Something. Okay. How does he know? How did he do that? Okay, so I go first here. Now we're stuck into Gastrodon is the plan. We do not have a plan B. But I go first here. It's so dangerous setting Sun for me. Oh, well, I will be reversing Sun before it goes up. So here's how much Burning Jealousy did in rain. It did 37, so it should do twice that outside of rain, so that's 74. I should be okay. I mean, if I'm not okay, then uh-oh. But I should be going first with both my guys here. He's committed to fast mode. I said Trick Room. It's a recipe for success normally. Oh, but he's got Assault Vest. It's actually gonna be pretty tough for me to take him down. I'd love Rotom to die. Okay, so then he gets to redirect one more move. He's got a Grass move. Okay. Oh, very well played. Okay, so the Latios is a big problem. I'm stuck into Dazzling Gleams here. I have to trust in my guys. Very well played with the perfect coverage on Latios, and the switch I think was a good move here. He gets to follow me. Or if it's a slow Togekiss, he gets to go before my Heatran. Do I get 28%? Actually, he's taking lots of time. Let's do one calc. Aromatisse. I don't think we actually do, which is a little unfortunate. Latios with an Assault Vest. Let's assume no bulk. Why not? Oh. 27 to 32, if no bulk. I mean, there's a chance. It's just not a great chance. Is this a Burning Jealousy situation? I think I can actually, I can deal with it if Latios lives. Right, it's got water, it's got Fire, Water, Grass as its coverage, and one other move, but I don't think anything's good against Aromatisse. Yeah, we get it. So it's a no bulk. We get one more shot with Heatran against a Rotom and one other guy. Uh-oh. So I get one shot. Let's see how it goes. My move is scripted for me. I think we're going to game 3 though, unless I get a Scorch here. So he did like 45% to me turn 1 with so I might, oh, I don't have the Steel Berry, so maybe it does 90. If it does double that, I might actually get to live the Iron Head. I mean, all I get for living is just one more Dazzling Gleam. So I just need Heatran to just blow up Excadrill here, and then we win. But otherwise, See you in game 3. Yeah, so redirection is the thing that my team's lacking, and being able to redirect the right move at the right time would have saved me here. Okay, does it die to Hail Chip? Yeah, okay, it dies to Hail Chip. GG's. Nice Latios. Okay. Okay, so we win. We win because we exert pressure. The main thing missing in my last VBL-S squad, which I really liked a lot of it, was just the exerting the pressure, force them to max, force them to switch. Farad had to do both of those things because he felt the pressure, and then that gave me the latitude to set up Trick Room, which is all I needed. See you next week.